Christmas in the Caribbean isn't just about where you're from, it's about what you remember. A sound, a smell, a moment that stays with you long after the season ends. In part 3 of Island Christmas Memories, these are the voices and traditions that shape us from island to island. We begin in the Commonwealth of Dominica, where Christmas memories are deeply rooted in family, simplicity, and love. Valentine Tongue shares a heartwarming memory and a special request. Listen closely.
Wonderful Christmas experience. All my family there, brothers, sisters, friends, and lots of food to eat. The ham, of course, turkey, stewed pork, rice and peas, pigeon peas. And these are the things that we like. And then in comes in Santa Claus, one of my brothers. And the children are joyful, they're jumping. Christmas is here. They're going to get their gift. Of course, we are near the sea, we are at shipwreck. They can go to bathe, they can dance, we can sing. We have friends who come with their stillborn, and we have a real good time. These were the days that we remember. We bless God, and we ask for people, families, to do those things again.
Moments like these remind us that sometimes the greatest gift was simply being together. Meanwhile, on the twin island state of Antigua and Barbuda, Christmas lives on through remembrance. Jeffrey Joseph shares a touching memory of his grandmother and a simple tradition that meant more than she ever knew.
Hello, my name is Jeffrey Joseph, and I am from the beautiful country of Antigua and Barbuda. I have two favorite Christmas memories, both of them when I was very young. One of them had to do with when my mom used to bake the Christmas ham with that strong warm center of that ham permeate throughout the house. And we would steal slices just before we went to midnight mass. The other was when my grandmother used to give us Christmas gifts on Christmas Day. And she would not put wrap each gift individually. She would put them in one big box, and you had to open different areas of the box to find individual gifts. Those are two memories that I have very, 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 very fond feelings and sentiments for. Thank you for allowing me to express that.
It's amazing how the smallest traditions can leave the biggest imprints on our hearts. Next, we stop in St. Maarten, and Karen Nelthrops takes us back to the places, people, and experiences that shaped her childhood, memories that still linger long after the season ends.
Christmas has always been one of my favorite holidays, and I believe it's because growing up on St. Maarten, we would always look forward to Christmas. My fondest memories begin at school, where we would prepare for the season making crafts and celebrating with Christmas plays and holiday parties. I would always look forward to the decorations at church with all the beautifully selected flowers, decorations, candles, and other decor. As a child, it was all about the toys, the displays in the windows of the big stores. Most of these stores don't even exist anymore, like Penny's, Gilbert's, Caribbean Palm, Beach Islander, and of course Van Dorp. Also the beautiful lights on the different buildings and the houses. As a teen, it was dressing up in your new Christmas clothes and going lineman in town with your friends. I look forward to getting money from my parents to go Christmas shopping, especially on Christmas Eve. All the stores would be packed with people, and you could just feel the joyous atmosphere. It's just unforgettable. But what I enjoyed most of all was the music. When my mother started blasting Jim Reeves and Jackson 5, you knew it was Christmas. You would hear music from the local artists like Tanny and the Boys, the Mighty Dow, King Timo on the radio, and that would definitely fill you with the Christmas spirit.
From St. Lucia, Sean Isaac takes us back to a time when life was simple and Christmas felt endless.
I'm Sean from St. Lucia. One thing I remember about Christmas is that we always had a genuine Christmas tree, full. And my parents would always have that, and we put toys around the Christmas tree. And now it's a little unusual compared to now, because I was always looking forward to that, looking forward to something the nights before, putting up the lights and so on. It really was a festive time for children because we didn't have anything to do. We just came and we saw everything prepared and ate and had a good time. So that's what it was. And the days seemed so long and festive and joyful, and we always look forward to that. Compared to now, it seems like work.
Sean reminds us of a time when all he looked forward to was a toy or two, and somehow that was enough. Oh, and we cannot forget Montserrat. Carnival fills the island in December, and in the midst of the parties, drinking and fun, Carlos Parelor brings Christmas home to the kitchen, where memories were made one moment at a time.
My most fondest memories growing up in Montserrat was mainly the food. The food and the partying. There was a lot of parties. There's a lot of masquerades, what they call masquerading, around that time of year. So there'll be costumes, and we'd make whips and make the cracking noise in the road and stuff like that. That was very, very fun. Tons of music and parties. Mum used to make like stout, what we call in Dominica, shodo. Shodo, amazing. We used to have eggnog over there. Sorrel, I looked forward to drinking some sorrel drink around Christmas time. Also good. I also remember the decorations. I used to really enjoy decorating the tree. Mom always had a big tree and a lot of tinsels and lots of lights. Mom loved light. Yeah, it was all good times. Really good fun. Miss those days.
There's a quiet joy in his story, a deep connection between mother, kitchen, and love. Does anyone else remember Christmas starting in the kitchen? Watching, learning, and waiting? And then the season shifts. From quiet mornings and childhood dreams, Christmas rises into movement, rhythm, and celebration. This is where the drums come in. Now let's sail to St. Croix. Here, the heartbeat of Christmas arrives as a serenade. For Laverne Francis Tavares, the deepest memory is in the paranda.
The paranda is one of my most memorable Christmas activities. I've lived many places, and of all the countries I've visited, the little island of St. Croix in the U.S. Virgin Islands has left me with the most memorable Christmases. Each Christmas, the locals across the island would adopt the Puerto Rican tradition of the paranda. It can start with one or two from the same family late at night on the 24th of December, and they would stand outside of their neighbor's house and start singing. It's translated into English as, "If you didn't believe that I would come." So they start singing in Spanish, and this is to wake up the neighbors. So you wouldn't go to a house that has lights on. You went to one where the house is in darkness and they're sleeping. And then those inside would wake up and then join you and go on to another house. And as the group grows well into the night, then finally at the last house, there's expected to be lots of food and drink waiting for everyone on the paranda.
A moving party of goodwill. You didn't just listen, you became part of it. That's community. Thank you, Laverne. From there, we head to Guyana. Frankie Francois takes us straight into the energy, movement, and spirit of Christmas back home.
The memories of Christmas and its most memorable moments are those that were spent growing up in Guyana, my homeland. Christmas for Guyanese is a celebration of life. Of course, exemplified by the birth of Jesus, the Christ, and God's promise to humanity. It conjures up images of the masquerade bands, the sounds of the drums, the flutes and fife, images of the dancing characters, some flouncing and others dancing on stilts. Mother Sally, in her unique, colorful costume, was always present. The feared mad bull cow that would normally send children scampering. The smell of freshly baked bread and pepper pot, a Guyanese delicacy, on Christmas Eve. The visit to the homes of family and friends on Boxing Day, and the pure joy expressed by the community. For me, just the thought of a Guyanese Christmas evokes deep nostalgia.
Guyana's Christmas is rich in heritage, togetherness, and in joy. And now, from one explosive celebration to another, the very definition of rhythm and color. This is Andrea Lockhart from the Bahamas, where Christmas is synonymous with one word: Junkanoo.
My favorite memory of Christmas in the Bahamas was waking up early on Boxing Day morning to go to Antang to scout out the best spot to watch the Junkanoo parade. The Junkanoo parade started at 3 a.m. As a teenager, this was the time to show off your new trendy fit, which was bought just for this occasion. It was important to get a space near the barricades so that you were able to get the best view of the parade. One couldn't help dancing and shaking to the pulsating music of the goatskin drums, whistles, cowbells, and conch shell horns while they rushed past. And the crowd, they screamed and they cheered for their favorite group. The music always left you with the most exhilarating feeling you could ever imagine.
What a collection of artistry, pride, and movement. Different islands, different traditions, but the same heart. Caribbean Christmas isn't just a season, it's a feeling we carry with us wherever life takes us. If these memories feel like home to you, you're already part of this story. Like, share, and subscribe, and join me as we continue celebrating Caribbean memories, food, and traditions, one story at a time.